welcome to Anoeta in San Sebastián. It's the final game of Sunday's football in La Liga Santander. The final game of the first half of the season. The game which means every team in La Liga Santander has played every other team. And for Football Club Barcelona, standout La Liga leaders, still unbeaten. Well, as the players trot out onto the pitch, the atmosphere in Anoeta is always a strange atmosphere because of the distance between the pitch and the fans. But the local supporters getting right behind Real Sociedad. They know this is a game that if they can put pressure on Barcelona early on, pressure them when they're on the ball, make them feel uncomfortable. Andre Gomez in the starting lineup for Barcelona. But let's kick off with the home side. Geronimo Rulli in goal. And he's supported by a back four of Odriozola, Llorente, Navas and Kevin Rodriguez. In midfield, Xavi Prieto, veteran and captain, David Zurutuza and Asier Ieramendi. And up front, William Jose, Sergio Canales and Juanmi, who comes back into the starting lineup on innumerable occasions, of course, over the past. Lining up for Barcelona today, Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, Sergi Roberto, Gerard Piqué back in central defence after being rested last weekend alongside Thomas Vermaelen, Jordi Alba at left back. In midfield, Rakitic, Busquets, Paulinho and Andre Gomez. And up front, Leo Messi and Luis Suarez. Still dreadful, it's pouring down with rain. That's to be expected in San Sebastián at this time of the year, or almost any time of the year, you could say. The game's underway, both sides playing in their first choice strips. It's Real Sociedad on the ball, attacking the goal to the left of your screens. Navas with a touch there. Well protected from the elements. And what a brilliant start to the season it's been for Valverde. Luis Suarez bursting through. There's a little nutmeg there on Diego Llorente. Rulli quickly off his line. It just got away from the control. Now Gomez floats that one towards Paulinho. Wins it in the air down to Leo Messi. Messi's first touch. Inside to Sergi Roberto. Rulli quick to see the danger. Boldly off his line to smother it. Threatening moves into and around the area, defended by Rulli. Rakitic gets it back from Paulinho. Here's Leo Messi, now Rakitic again. It's a lovely ball to Sergi Roberto in space. Got Luis Suarez in the middle, calling for it on the far post. Sergi Roberto can't quite make the pass. Lovely footwork from Busquets there. Little flick to Leo Messi. Messi turns, gets away from Ieramendi, tries the shot from outside the box. Warning sign from Leo Messi.
Yeah, it's a confident Barca. So Odriozola has his way clear to make these runs.
Xavi Prieto with the cross. Oh, and it's 1-0 to Real Sociedad. Not even 11 minutes on the clock. William Jose didn't look like the cleanest contact from Prieto's cross.
And tonight, look at this. When the ball is put in from deep, they don't look for the run. There is no height to get on the first header. The second header, Paulinho is asleep. Roberto's come in, it should have been the other way, with Paulinho in front attacking the ball, Roberto in front of William Jose. It's the perfect tactic, it's clearly something they've worked on. 1-0 to the team that always frustrates Barca at Anoeta in La Liga.
Well, I take back my original comment that he didn't make the cleanest of contacts on that. That is a smashing header from William Jose. Gerard Piqué making a run with him. Suarez instead looking for Alba, who leaves it. It's Rakitic who picks it up. Cuts it back, Paulinho. The shot is blocked. It very nearly fell for Suarez, and the whistle finally goes. Ieramendi over the top again. Odriozola certainly making Jordi Alba think. That's a good one. Back to Canales, and it's a tremendous block from Thomas Vermaelen. That one looked to me as though it was goalward bound. It's another throw for the Churiadin. It's quickly taken again. Odriozola. Canales looking up, he's such an intelligent player. Once again finding the head of William Jose, who acknowledges the ball. Wrong footing Luis Suarez there. Ieramendi through the middle, it's a good ball indeed. Here's Prieto. Look at Odriozola making the overlap. Tremendous sprint. Canales, it just came behind him. He wanted it on his left foot, couldn't quite see it. Tries the shot from all of 30 yards, and it's a low daisy cutter, which Mark ter Stegen deals with easily. Odriozola whipped over the top towards Canales, gets it back brilliantly. Just no one arriving from the second line there, but it falls to William Jose. The shot takes a deflection. Real Sociedad, the 2-0 up. No, they're not. William Jose looks absolutely astounded, but the whistle goes by Jordi Alba. He combines with Messi. Messi to Suarez. There are appeals for offside. The flag stays down, and that is tremendous defending. That could still well happen, but the first half performance is brilliant. That one floated in by William Jose, and the shot from Canales not too far away.
It required the save.
It's great to see a Sergio Canales with this kind of confidence. What a ball into Juanmi! And that one counts. 2-0 to the Churiurdin. Juanmi with the goal. The footballing intelligence coming from Sergio Canales, who fought like a terrier to keep that ball.
Yet another bet by Eusebio, who's called it right, as has the assistant. Absolutely miles onside. That little touch means that poor old Sergio Roberto is probably going to get the own goal. Certainly ter Stegen is blameless, but the time that the Real Sociedad are finding on the ball to deliver these goal passes tells you that something in the midfield is not functioning. It looks horrible at the back. He's got freedom, but the way in which Barcelona are not shutting down the passing options explains to you that Real Sociedad have got the opportunity to pick the right passes, and they're consistently doing so. Resembles Barca on form, and we know from having watched the league leaders how difficult that is to combat.
Well, that was a beautiful movement from Suarez. Suarez the cross. Paulinho makes it 2-1. It's Paulinho again. Possibly the ideal.
No question about the positioning, and no question that it's really interesting that all season Suarez has made the wrong decision about when to look for Messi, to always look for Messi. He used the word, I do it by inertia in Spanish. He says, I just always look for Messi, and therefore I know I have to break that habit.
There's no question he's up for it tonight, and Ian Mendy takes the resulting kick. Here's Canales, and there's the whistle for half-time. Paulinho's goal, Graham Hunter, bringing Barca right back into this game. But what a first half from the Churiurdin, and that man, William Jose, scorer of the opening goal.
We're going to take all 3 points here, and it's been beautiful to watch.
I think we've seen magnificent performances, apart from William Jose, by Juanmi and Canales as well. Prieto's been absolutely rock solid.
And if you were a coach and you could touch your players on the shoulder with a magic wand and make them do that, you would do that. Their tactics matched to their energy. That's been the key thing.
No changes as the second half gets underway. Football Club Barcelona attacking the goal to the left of your screens for this second half. Pass picked up straight away by Zuratouza, who finds Canales. Canales gets away from Vermeulen and forces a save out of Mark ter Stegen. Piqué winning that in the air ahead of William Jose. Sergio Roberto bursting forward, does superbly well to find Messi. Messi's got options here. Still Messi lays it off to Suarez. Suarez trying an audacious shot. What a brilliant finish from Luis Suarez. That is sheer class to get Barcelona's equaliser.
He gets to Roberto and he dribbles through 3 men. He breaks the lines. At the point at which the lines are broken, Messi has time and space on the ball. Ignores the first pass to Suarez, waits until it's the right time, and that angle doesn't show you the movement of Suarez to open his body like that. When you see the move from behind and Suarez is just gyrating his body, they call it opening his body, so that he can get that type of angle onto the chip over Rulli. It's utter brilliance from start to finish.
No promise for Real Sociedad. Brilliant striker.
Big foot. Big foot, they call it, because they think he's got a size 16
That's right.
foot, and given his debut by a Scottish manager, so well done, David Moyes.
Well, no sign whatsoever that Eusebio isn't going to go for this one. There's a yellow card, the first yellow card. Iana. Cross whipped into the far post. Absolutely crucial one there for Milan to win. So confident and strong in the air.
If he's given the right ball.
Leo Messi trying to go it alone, and it goes down and wins a free kick. Just about the first decision the referee's given in Leo Messi's favour, I think, this evening, and this could be a tricky one as
there is bad blood between Iara and Football Club Barcelona. In the last 2 times that he's faced them for Real Sociedad, number of fouls, number of chin-to-chin confrontations, bookings. Certainly not the worst offence, not a big problem.
John Maruli taking a while to decide on the best plan of action. Floats it towards the centre circle where it's won by... oh, what an easy goal for Luis Suarez. And Suarez celebrates as Barcelona come from 2-0 down to 3-2 up with 90 minutes to go in Anoeta, and Rulli will be ruining that one.
This is Messi walking back, and therefore currently not interfering, not causing any problem. Suarez starts from non-safe position. It looks like a good goal.
Yeah, it does to me too. I think you're absolutely right, your reading of it. It's a poor clearance, a lacklustre one really. There were 2 Barca players there to win it. The calmest of finishes from Suarez, taking again the right decision in ignoring Leo Messi.
He does. And what strikers have taught us to call giving him the eyes.
Really fast to get across and block his progress. It comes back to Canales again. It's a nice ball. He saw the arrival of Iaro, tucks it back
nice
to Oyarzabal. Lovely football.
Smashing football. Still confident. You can see that much moments for Ren. It's a learning process.
There's a chance, brilliantly saved from Messi by Rulli. That was a really awkward one for the Argentine keeper. Visibility isn't that bad, but it is still chucking it down. Messi over the wall. Oh, well, that is the genius of Leo Messi. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that 4-2 to Barca.
His goals had only merited a point up until this point. I suspect he just there and then decided, I'm going to do that.
Rulli absolutely rooted to the spot. They all jump. They all jump. William Jose, Oyarzabal. I'm not sure if Navas is there at all. They all jump a metre off the ground.
It's not the curl. It's not the curl from outside to in. It just goes up and down. Barcelona are working on a different level from the first 45 minutes.
That's a different level. A tremendous challenge on Oyarzabal there. Gerard Piqué goes across to speak to the linesman, but referee Gonzalez there with the yellow card in the hand, and has no question. One back instead again by Iara. Oyarzabal showing plenty of determination there. It's Januzaj goes down, and the referee blows for the end of 93 fun-packed minutes. It's a huge win for Barcelona, and the players, Graham,
they're
absolutely delighted.
Hugging each other, high-fiving each other. It's about the 10 years without a win. It's about maintaining the gap. They knew that with the big gap on Real Madrid, this was one that it wasn't suddenly a gimme game that they didn't have to win. They know Atleti are breathing down their necks. They know that Atleti are pushing out the 1-0 wins. The relief on their faces is to be 2-0 down against a good opponent and keep the gap at the top of La Liga tonight.
Final score, Real Sociedad 2, Football Club Barcelona 4. Halfway through the season, Barcelona still unbeaten, 9 points clear.